Good morning, people. I'm just going to do a short video, hopefully, because my camera keeps going off after 3 minutes, but hey, short video on what's in flower and large plants. Basically, I've walked in here this morning and the fragrance is absolutely delicious. It's just amazing, and that's coming from Dendrobiums. So if you want a fragrant plant that will actually fill the air with a nice sweet fragrance, is Dendrobium. Not all of them, it's these mainly cool growing Australian types are really fragrant, like that one there, that's Delicatum. But the only downside with them is they do get big, and we have seen these in some people's gardens, not in the UK, but if you've got a garden and your minimum temperatures are sort of between 5 and 10 degrees or sometimes a little bit cooler with some frost, what you don't want, like the UK, our winters, we get very wet, or can get very wet and very cold as well, and that just won't like that, it will just rot it. So, but if you live somewhere a little bit more tropical and it's not like that, then you can have that in your garden as a garden plant. And I've seen them, and one of our members, his name's Ben, the Orchid and Gardening Forum, that is, he's got those in the garden and it's absolutely amazing. So it'd be ideal for that, because what I was going to touch on next, when you get these large plants, there's Sologeny cristata variety Lemoniana, and that's just the cristata, the standard form. See the yolk yellow in the centre, this is more of a lemon colour, that's why they get that name. But this one grows more, there's more gaps in between the bulbs. See, it's more like a climber. These ones are really quite, you can see in there, really quite clump forming bulbs. So it's a little bit more compact, but they do get big. There's about two plants there. And this one, I can't remember if this one, is that, I think that's Sologeny intermedia. I think that's another Sologeny there. When these plants get to this size, the problem you have is, what do you do with them? What will I do with that next? You know, it's huge. And Dendrobium kingianum, there's another one there for you. Really nice and fragrant. Sologenes aren't, some of them are, but that one, those three aren't. In fact, intermedia is, that's really quite fragrant actually. Is that intermedia? I think it is, I have to check that. But that one is. Cristata isn't, unfortunately. My camera might be about to go off. Let's have a look. If it does, thanks for watching. That's just a quick video on big plants. No, it's not. It's going to continue. Right, I'm okay. I've been cutting off at 3 minutes, but this time it hasn't, so we've got a little bit longer. Right, kingianum. They do get really big plants, look. Absolutely huge. And what am I going to do with that next? I've got no idea. No idea. It needs potting on, but I can't face it yet, so it just keeps stopping up there, hanging up there. But the problem with that is it tends to then, you can't water it enough, because when you water in the top there, it just runs over the sides and then don't get enough water. So the bulbs become a bit shriveled. And when they get to this side, you can't exactly take it in the house, can you? Put it on your windowsill. So you have problems. This is where you can have problems growing in the home. I just keep it up there, throw water at it through summer where I can, either with my hose pipe or my rain mix and my rainwater. They get a little bit more neglected, you see. Now that's a beautiful plant again, but what am I going to do with that next? I'll probably tidy these up and have them more around the side. I just don't know. It's just, these are the problems you get. And like I say, the kingianums, Dendrobium delicatum, that one, sorry. If you can have them in the garden, fantastic, all year round, even better. So yeah, that's the Dendrobiums. So if you can get those in the greenhouse, absolutely lovely. A nice curtain there of Sologeny. And like I say, I walked near this morning and it just filled the air. I've got a tree fern here, it's gone downhill a bit, I must admit, but I did put some coleogeny on there. Here's a cristata look. Now this is what happens to cristata if it doesn't get enough water. See how small those bulbs are? They look quite big on this, but they are too small, like little clusters. And what you've got to do with cristata in summer, give them lots of water. I have had them sat in those trays and they've been full of water, so they will sit in water. We're talking about cristata here. Cristata, sit them in water and you should get big bulbs. I mean, they're not that big because I didn't water them enough last year. You will get twice the size of that. You get bulbs like this, really big bulbs. So lots of water in summer, light, wet and warm, and then quite the opposite in winter. So in winter, cooler, 5 to 10 degrees you can go down to. Between there, withhold the water, give them a spray, a little bit of a watering ever so often so they don't desiccate and go too dry. I've often seen them tiny bulbs again, desiccated too much. And then when spring comes, boom, if you get this brightness, you get that bright light, then they flower like that. Simple. That's all you do, that cycle. And King Yanums, same for me. I do exactly the same cycle. So warmer and wetter in summer. Not sitting in water though, obviously, for Dendrobiums, but lots of water, lots of light, lots of feed, lots of warmth. And then in winter, we kind of get the opposite. All withheld. And that's it, people. That's just a short video. Large plants. You can divide these. Got a member on the Orchid and Gardening Forum. Got a cattleya, big plant in a house, and she's I think she's looking at dividing, which is good. Great. You get more plants. It solves your problem. You keep a big piece, but you do risk losing the plant. I've had big plants before and I've divided them, and after that they just go downhill, some do, and you can struggle. So that's what you do. You either got to give them the space they deserve, but if you can't, you can divide them. I mean, that one now looking a bit straggly, like it belongs in a tree, don't it? That's gonna never look tidy again on a windowsill. It's impossible. I've gone past that. These have gone past that. They're like tree plants, look. So if you enjoyed that little video, and I hope to see you on the Orchid and Gardening Forum. We've got an Orchid Supplies UK YouTube channel, some videos, and a Facebook page. If you've not liked or joined any of those, then please do. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again on another one. Thank you, bye.